Oscar goes to...
Oh! What's up? I'm Moxie, and I'm a degenerate. I make satirical gambling videos on my Instagram. You might know me from the classic 4 seconds. 4 fucking seconds! What a banger. These satirical gambling videos are truly inspired by my degenerate lifestyle as a broke college student. I like to gamble on whether a wheel will return red or black, God forbid, green. And my favorite way to gamble is through prediction markets, such on this app called Kalshi. It's an app where you can generally predict on almost anything. You can predict on the weather, the price of Bitcoin, what Trump will say in his speeches. You can even bet whether Dad will come home with the milk. But there's one market on Kalshi that's caught in my eye recently, that being the 97th edition of the Academy Awards. I've watched every single Best Picture nominee, and I think I have my locks for this year's edition. So I thought, as a degenerate, I should truly put my money where my mouth is, and I should put my entire life savings as a broke college student into the Oscars this year. I know, good idea, right? At the beginning of the race, the two frontrunners looked to be Emilia Perez and The Brutalist. Emilia Perez was looking like a good frontrunner. They had the most Oscar nominees. That is until the worst thing that could happen to a Best Picture nominee happened. Old racist tweets of one of the actors came out. Charles Sophia Gascon's old tweets came out, some that are very problematic. Nothing I can say here, just know that they mentioned George Floyd. So the frontrunner for Best Picture became The Brutalist, a 3.5-hour long A24 film detailing the hypocrisy of America. That is until The Brutalist was hit with its own controversy, where the movie was accused of using generative artificial intelligence to help Adrian Brody's Hungarian. We all know how much Hollywood likes AI. That leaves us where we are today, where Anora is now the clear frontrunner for Best Picture at around a 60% chance. Conclave being the underdog at around a 25% chance. The Brutalist now at a 10% chance. And Emilia Perez, no shot. This year's award season has shown that Anora and Conclave are the two clear frontrunners for Best Picture. Anora has won the Critics' Choice Awards, the DGA, and the PGA, while Conclave has won the BAFTA and the SAG Awards. The PGA has historically been the best indicator of the Best Picture award because it uses the same preferential voting system as the Oscars. Hey, what is preferential voting? To determine Best Picture, the Academy Awards uses a system called preferential ballot voting. What that means is every Academy member ranks every nominee 1 through 10. If there is a majority over 50% of number 1 votes, that is the winner of Best Picture. If no movie has over a 50% majority, the movie that was ranked last on all the lists is eliminated. Any ballot that has that last ranked movie as their first is cut, and the movie below it is now ranked as the number 1 movie. When I was watching Anora, I could not believe it was nominated, let alone the frontrunner for Best Picture. The first 30 minutes of the movie is straight giddies. Hey, absolute cinema. I thought the amount of dog pounding in Anora would throw off some of the older Hollywood voters, but obviously the other award shows are showing that it's not true. Anora won the PGA. For the last 20 years, the PGA has matched the Oscars Best Picture winner 70% of the time, higher than any award show. Now, Conclave, hands down, was my favorite movie out of any of the nominees. Conclave has an overall negative commentary on the church, which a lot of the liberal voters will resonate with. I just truly think that Conclave's messaging might be a little too divisive for the voters in the preferential voting system. I can see a couple of the Christian voters ranking it as number 10 just because they didn't want to watch the film. And according to the markets, The Brutalist still has about a 15% chance of winning, but I think the AI controversy came at the worst time for The Brutalist, and honestly, I'm not sure it'll have a chance with the preferential voting system. Now, the Oscar for Best Actor seemed to be an absolute lock for Adrian Brody. He won the BAFTA, the Critics' Choice Awards, and the Golden Globe for the Best Actor. Then, after votings for the Oscars were finished, Timothée Chalamet won Best Actor at the SAG Awards. This shot Timothy up because the SAG Awards over the last 20 years have a 90% match rate with the Oscars for Best Actor. Personally, watching both movies, I think Adrien Brody had a better performance, and I think this market could be a little bit undervalued for Adrien Brody. I think some traders on Kalshi have overvalued Timothée Chalamet's chance of winning Best Actor due to his speech at the SAG Awards. That speech did happen after the votings closed for Best Actor for the Academy Awards. I think specifically that speech has overvalued Timothée Chalamet's chance of winning Best Actor at the Academy Awards, thus underpricing Adrien Brody's chance. Demi Moore is the clear favorite to win the Oscar for Best Actress for her role in The Substance, while Mikey Madison is priced as the underdog for her role in Anora. Now this is where we start to gamble. During my research, I talked to a man named AI Betts, who on Kalshi historically has been the third most profitable trader for the Oscars. When I asked him his thoughts on the current market, he truly thought that only one of the markets were mispriced, that being Mikey Madison for Best Actress. Demi Moore is the much more established actress, and giving her an Oscar almost seems deserving for her career. But Mikey Madison won the BAFTA for Best Actress, plus she's in the movie that's most likely to win Best Picture. I think most likely Demi Moore will win the award, but Mikey Madison having a 29% chance on Kalshi just seems undervalued to me for the fact that she's in Best Picture, and I'm willing to put a punt on it. Today is the day of the Oscars. I have my portfolio pulled up here. I've spent my entire life savings on the Oscars. I do want to say real quick, this is sponsored in the fact that I have a referral code for the website Kalshi, but this is my money. I did deposit everything I had into life savings. Came out to around $980. So as you can see here, I've spent around $500, or it comes around 51% of my entire portfolio on Anora. Winning Best Picture, we have Adrien Brody for the Best Actor at $238.68. That's around like 25% of my portfolio. Mikey Madison, this is the punt, $162 to $560 if she does win. She probably won't. I threw on Anora for which movie will win the most Oscars, $48 to a return of $150. I thought we were going all in on Anora anyway. And finally, I threw $1 on Haley Welch attending the Oscars. You never know. Now all that's left is to watch me lose everything.
And the Oscar goes to Adrien Brody.
There's one. There's one. Deserved. Us rat-looking men are up. Director, this is huge for Anora.
And the Oscar goes to
Sean Baker.
Anora. Sean Baker!
That's huge for Anora.
Oscar goes to Mikey Madison.
Yo, what a punt.
And the Oscar goes to?
Come on.
Are they playing us off?
No. Well, maybe. Oh, Anora.
Four for four. Call that a Wendy special. Yes! They don't call me Locks for nothing. Holy shit. I just doubled my life savings in one night. I can't believe everything hit. Kalshi has just paid me out for the totals. I made about $850 in total, almost doubling my money. Every single one of the bets hit. And I love Anora. What can I say? I love Anora. I'm showing Anora to my kids as soon as they're born. If you liked the video, please subscribe. I have like 5 subscribers and 4 of them is my mom's accounts. So it would help. Like the video. Use my code LOXY if you're gonna sign up for Kalshi. I don't know what else to say. This isn't financial advice. Shit, but if I was giving advice, I would say I have locks.